Okay, today I think we're on live. So yeah, welcome to one of this stream. And have in mind, but yeah, well, it was thanks to one of Kane's viewers who was basically asking me for this. So yeah, it was like she was playing his Payback recommendations and all that. So made me think just to revisit this awful game that ironically spent hours making really nice libraries on. But yeah, that it is what it is. it's I really put hours doing these cars. I remember back in the day spending this one, the Porsche. I did it the day after they won GTLM on Le Mans, and I spent a lot of time seeing pictures, seeing pictures of the real car, seeing the race itself, putting all together. I wanted to make it as real as possible, just using the Need for Speed library editor. It's not the same as Gran Turismo. Like Gran Turismo has this really good library. There, I have a stream making a Chaparral F1, making a huge. Yeah, making this Chaparral library, but in this one I tried my best. It's not the same, but it's Need for Speed. I got this Corvette CR1. This is not mine. I'm pretty sure it's not mine. For GT, basically based on the GTLM. GTLM. I have four GTs. My Porsche 918 Spider. I also made this one. I usually made all my Porsche libraries. And this is the release slot. I will see you later. And this is my M2. And let me. I think this is gonna be a really interesting stuff because it's a long time I don't revisit my garage here. I think I did this one. Yeah, I think I did this one. It was my DB11. So it's a nice car. Uh, I don't remember this Lambo. Oh, okay. I made an SVJ. Well, I think I downloaded the library of an SVJ. Yeah, this is an SVJ. Like it's kind of useless because we have the SVJ on hit, but probably just gonna say do the same. Oh, I made this one too. Yeah, I remember this. I made this one too. This is the I tried to replicate an Audi R8 LMS GT3. Yes, I remember this one. It's quite interesting. I so much memories of cars. I basically spent hours doing on the library editor. It's quite it's quite nostalgic. The Porsche GT4. Yeah, I leave it this in blue. It's not like my normal. It's not like my normal one on hit that is basically based on the Club Sport. This is way more. A Lotus XCS. Oh, yeah. I spent also a huge amount of time replicating this. This is based on the GT1 Lotus. Yeah, I remember this one. This new GTR. I think I. Oh, okay. Yeah, I downloaded this one, but I made my own version of Heat. So, like, I'm just gonna spend a good amount of time just checking my old garage, if you don't mind. Yeah, the M3, you know, I don't need, doesn't need too much description. You know that car already if you're seeing this on video. Camaro SS. Uh, I don't know, like it. American Muscle is not my thing, but maybe I just bought it because I was bored. This is an Aston Martin Vulcan with the AMR with the AMR library. It's a quite nice car. Like I downloaded the whole preset of the car, but I just picked I made the colors by myself. It's a quite interesting car. My Honda S2000. Basically clean, just has the red this red thing on the windshield and the GT1, because I wanted to make the Honda GT1 from Gran Turismo 2. I remember this one. This is one of my last cars. Yeah, this is one of my last cars before I jump to Heat. This is my lovely NSX. It's a beautiful car, sounds great. The Nissan, the Hachiroku. Yeah, it's the Hachiroku. It's the same as the other ones. It's the Hakorishu. I don't know. I botch a lot of. This is my. Oh, I got a Huayra. Okay. By the way, this is something interesting. On Payback, there is no carbon fiber. The author of this made all this carbon fiber stuff by himself. So kudos to that guy. He made all the carbon fiber by himself. That's why you see like these parts that they are not painted on. Basically, yeah, just don't paint. Doesn't have any paint because it has its limitations. But yeah, Huayra, I remember this one. Oh God, what the? Okay, it's a GT. Yes, a Volkswagen Golf. I think this is a time attack build. Yeah, looks like it. Excuse me if I sound like really surprised, but it's like a lot of time I don't enter to this game. It's my first time between basically after years of not playing this. My BMW M3 that basically is the grip king of Need for Speed Pro Street. And what more we have? Yeah, I remember this one. I love this car. When I was in Payback playing it, I love this car. This is my S15, and I love it just for the fact that it has like really weird liveries, and I tried to do a really special street build, and it's really weird. It's out of the place. I like this type of cars that are just completely different in their own way. So I just tried to do something out of the box. I usually do like racing stuff, but was pretty new. Okay, this is an SR. Yeah, this is a Viper, but I think I did an ACR, but yeah, it's like an ACR, but I don't know. Okay, we got Corvette Club Sport. Like this is the one thing they need to do later on. They need to just make this interior just basically mix with the whole car. Like if you wanted to paint it in another way, you can do it. Like you should do it, because that blue just ruins the whole thing. Okay, DB5. This is a DLC car. I made this car. Basically, it's a old school, and a really old school race car. So GFOS, that's the Goodwood Festival of Speed. So I basically made this car as a old race car. We got here an Alpha. Okay, DTM build is not difficult to see. It's based on DTM, the 155 DTM. Yes. Okay. This is a race car. Oh, this is a race build. And I'm checking race builds right now. I have a lot of cars. This is my Regira, really good car for PvP. It's the only car that can beat the 911 RSR, the old Porsche. I don't use it too often. Or as much I remember. I don't use it too often. This is the Nissan GTR, the R34. I made a Nismo, so I like people. You tend to use that library of Too Fast, Too Furious, but it's just fucking overdone, dude. I prefer something more especially on an R34, something more subtle. And a Nismo C-Tune makes it really well. Huracan, okay. Oh, okay. This is a Super Trofeo build. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a Super Trofeo build. Quite interesting. What we got here? Fair Lady C. Wait a second. These cars you can make super builds on these ones. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember for that. Like you can see on that, like between that mirror, that's the engine. That was something that was bugging off a lot of people back in the day, because they, how dare you put a V8 on in a fucking 240C? This is awful. How dare you? Like, dude, this first is just a game, and second of all, well, they have a point, because when you put the engine there, you don't have like a really good balance, because all the weight of the car is basically under this part, under the back wheels, that axle. There is the whole weight of the car is there, and this part is really liked because doesn't have the engine anymore. So this makes the car really unstable, but it's a game, whatever it is. Mercedes AMG A45. Yeah, I think I made this car too out of boredom. Very forgettable on my end. Jaguar F-Type. I take on this one. Yeah, totally SVR build. The car sounds amazing, but oh, okay. This is a Porsche. Oh, yeah. Like, you remember this car? This is the same build of Heat. I have this same car on Heat and on 2015. Even when 2015 is a piece of shit, but it's the same exact build. I prefer GT2s, but I don't want to go fully crazy with old Porsches. This is P1 McLaren, and this now is a really old build, because you don't have the P1 LM anymore. Well, or we have the P1 GTR on Heat, so this car on Heat with all this is kind of useless. But on this game, this was basically our only way to have a P1 GTR or a P1 LM, just replicating a car like this, like basically to taking pictures and all that. Okay, this is a nice SB. It looks, yeah, it looks like my car from Hot Pursuit though. Like 2010, I play like I usually now I'm branding out of the colors of the cars. I'm going more for purples and greens and something different. But but the classic yellow with the huge SB on the side is just something that it marks my childhood. That was one of my first Need for Speeds I played on. It was on Need for Speed. I think it was 3 Hot Pursuit. That was the first Hot Pursuit. So this is an NSX. I think it's based on the Gran Turismo GT3 NSX. For another forgettable car, okay, a Murcielago. I love Murcielagos on Need for Speeds lately. Okay, now I remember. This is a car I built inspired by the Need for Speed, the Run special Murcielago. It's called the Bull Edition, and that car was a fucking rocket. And I tried to replicate it here. Well, in the Run, it looks very different to this one. Like this part of the front, where this uh, air vents are located, and this spoiler of the front is way more extended, and I think the spoiler is different as well. But like one thing is replicating with professional tools, other with basically a game library editor. So I got another other old SB. Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh god, this is horrible. This is horrible. I'm sorry, but this is horrible. I think, yeah, this is horrible. I think this is the car from the one of the bosses of Need for Speed 2015. But oh man, this thing looks terrible. Looks terrible. I don't. Ugh. No, 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 no. Fuck this. Okay, interesting build with a Beetle. These cars are really fast on this game. Like the Beetles are up there with the Regiras if you build it well, with outlaw parts and all that. So interesting build nonetheless. Nissan GTR R32. I still like more my GTR from Heat. It's way more lowered, but the fact is because it has airbags, so it's way more lowered. And I think in my version of Heat, I got I got bigger wheels on this one. And this one are bigger, but like are really big. I think are 18 for a Skyline R32. That's really big. Usually people go for 17s, but I went for 18s on this one, and I think it looks way more subtle than my car from Need for Speed Heat. This is way more based on the car from Need for Speed. How is this DLC? No, yeah, from Shift 2. Yeah, this DLC called the one who introduced mile races. Is this R32, the Speed Hunters edition of R32. It's a beautiful machine. So, and after I played a few races with it, I got in love with the build. Like the whole build is super simple. It's like the same of this one, and it's really quick. Basically, it's a message that you don't need to look cosmetically fast to be fast. And this car is basically a stock and everything, just the wheels and all, but the whole thing is on the engine. It's a really quick car. Okay, Mercedes AMG GT. What we got here? Oh, what the hell is this? Okay. What the hell is this? Well, I like the back though. The back is lagging. Okay, I think I made this based on my cars on GTA. So, I think because back in the day we don't have the Mercedes AMG GTR. This was the nearest way to get an AMG GTR. So basically painted in a really ugly green. Put it some extent, like these fenders, extended fenders, call it a day. And I think I put it the ductile spoilers because I love ductile spoilers. The back looks beautiful though. Like the back is really nice. Okay, we got a Mazda here. Well, looks cool though. But I'm not a Mazda fan. I'm not a Miata fan. I like how low it is. I'm basically judging my old builds in these streams, who later is gonna be a video. So I'm just judging it. Quite interesting car. Like, it's a shame that Payback doesn't have engine swaps because I always go for a rotary than the lame inline. I think it's an inline 6 or an inline 4. I don't know. Okay, we got a Lamborghini here. This is a Huracan with, I think it's a Viola Parsify paint job, and yeah, it's a Performante. Basically, I made a Performante, but I think this one looks better than the normal Performante because what you have the extenders here, the fender, yeah, the one who yeah, the extensions of the fenders. Those are Liberty Walk ones. I think Liberty Walk does really good extension or arch wheels. Like the extensions of the wheels, they look pretty cool. But the rest is really bad. But yeah, we had a Performante here, basically a replica. Uh, I really like the fact that I basically made the back of the car exactly the same as the Performante. Like with the two exhausts up there. That's a pretty nice detail right there. Okay, this is something that never went back to heat. This is a Beck Customs F132. This is basically one of the fastest cars in the game. Uh, it's not up there with the Regera and the Porsche, but it's pretty quick. These Beck Customs cars never went to heat because EA basically lost the licensing of the Beck Custom. Yeah, basic Aaron Beck is the creator of this car. Probably the licensing from Aaron Beck was until Payback, so they never bring this car back. What we got here? Okay, this is where shit goes interesting. This is the Porsche, the 911 RSR 2.8. This is the fastest car in the game. If you want to win PvP, always go for this. Put it some really nice outlaw parts. Who has three? I think there is, yeah, three. Because this works different though. So I'm more into heat and all that. So I think I lost some of the how you need to build your car to be competitive on PvP. So, but always go for this one. It's a really fast car. It's really like funny story. This is the dominant car also in heat because they basically ported the same physics. So the car, this is a car who is dominant in 3 titles. That's unique on a game, I think. So, and I did all the customization and all the library. I think this will look better on a M1 Pro car, but well, it's a Porsche, and I think I love the fact that I introduced the Germany DTM designs back in the day into this car. Still, I could do better without the without too many decals. I think I overpassed myself. I just put too much decals on this one, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, what we got here? Ooh, nice. This is sexy. Really, really lowered CUDA. Yeah, this is a CUDA from Plymouth, Moscow car. I remember getting this car from the derelicts when they were rotating these cars. Pretty interesting. I love how it's lowered. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. It's on the point. Really, really lower it down, CUDA. Likey. Okay, we got an Acura here. Race 397. I never got 400 on this one. Well, we okay. I think I know the history of this car. This is my last car. This is the last car I bought before I jumped to Heat. I never drove this one. I just basically build it for looking. I take a few pictures and I leave it there. I didn't did the whole library thing. That's from other person. But looks really street racy. Like brings me back to the days of underground 2. It looks like one of those cars. It's pretty interesting. I never got an RSX on Heat, so and I don't see the point of it. Like I have better cars, so uh, whatever. What we have here, a C10. I don't see the point of this truck being on the race class, but okay. Okay, we got another car with a mid-engine V8. That is kinda dumb though. The design of the engine is really stupid. Like the car is, if you put the blower there, it's not gonna suck. It's not gonna suck any air for the supercharger. Like it would be better if you put it on the other. Not even that. Just put it on the front. And if I was me, I will basically put that engine there, not put a blower, just put the supercharger. Use those vents to just set air intakes for the supercharger to get fresh air, and that's it. I think this is really fucking dumb though. Like putting that is dumb. Okay, this is a Nissan I never built. An S13. Quite interesting, but looks unfinished. Really, really unfinished. Some people will say it looks perfect. They like this type of builds really clean. Well, I don't know. I think it looks really empty on my end. Okay, these cars are special vehicles you don't gonna get. I think never. This is a Crown Victoria from an event. Basically, the event was a derelict that you need to pick a police car and bring it back to the garage. So yeah, this is the Crown Victoria that I think new players, especially the free ones, never gonna get opportunity to get one of those. I, I'm gonna go one day and jump back to the free roam, to free roam to see if there is some people playing still this game. I think yes, I found people on 2015 still, so I played that game recently. So okay, this is one of the boss cars, and this is Natalia Nova, Pagani. These cars are kind of ugly though. This is okay. Eddie's Nissan Skyline, pretty memorable car. This is a Porsche from I think one of the buses too. Yes, this is from Gaio, one of the uh, Tyler Morgan's friends. I don't know what the fuck is. I don't know the whole thing. The whole thing. What? Yeah, those are buses. Yeah, this is cars from buses. I think. Okay, this is different. Well, I don't like the front, but yeah, this is from Need for Speed Underground 2. Yeah, this is from Need for Speed Underground 2. I don't like the front though. The front though looks really fucking stupid. Okay, we got here an M3 GTR. So this is a. I think this car. It was my first BMW, and I basically strip it out of the parts and put it on the original one. Well, original one is really like this is not the original one. The one I showed up like minutes ago is not the original. The original car is right now on the on Need for Speed Heat. This is basically the original car. But this is not enough of the warehouse. We got more cars coming in. This is the drift section. This is my Corvette C06. I remember this car because it's really good of drifting, and I remember winning a lot of races with this. This is my drift. My drift Corvette is really fucking good on drifting. This is a Ford Mustang 399. Yeah, the Ford Mustang, the original one, but is for drifting. You will see that is make kind of based on Bullet and also based on Need for Speed on Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. That's one of the best Need for Speeds in my opinion. Okay, what we got here is an RTRX. This is originally is a Mustang Boss 429 or a 327. I don't know. I'm not a I'm not the best person knowing about my muscle cars. I don't like, it's not my thing. But this is based on the RTRX. It's a car from who was on Need for Speed World. I got one of those on that game. I also was on Shift 2. It's a pretty nice car. I but not a good drifter though. Not a good drifter. Okay, this is my original RX-7. I usually use RX-7s for drifting, but this was my first one. Pretty car based on Need for Speed Pro Street, the Hero car from from the from the cover. I love that RX-7. It's the incorrect color, I know, but it's still it's the Hero car. I like it was, and I made all the build by myself, so I'm kinda proud of that. Okay, we got a Nissan GT. What the fuck is this? Yeah, this is not mine. This is a car, I think, from the boss, for one of the bosses. Yeah, this is from. Yeah, this is from a boss. Yeah, this is not mine. Yeah. This is not mine. I don't remember building this one. Oh God, no! What the hell is this? This is another of the. This is not mine. Like these, dude. I swear to God, those are not mine. I usually build my cars 399s, so these ones is because I won them and never got them back. So we are in the drag section. This is quite interesting. Like this is one of the things I kinda uh, this is one of the things I hated from Need for Speed Payback. You need to have several vehicles to like for example, I need to have four Corvettes. I need to buy the Corvette four times to build to have it on four different classes. That means one on race, one on drift, one on drag, and maybe one on the other one. I don't remember the name, but yeah, it was pretty fucking stupid. Just wasting money when you can just basically build the whole car, build one car, and basically buy the parts and basically convert the car to an off-roader or something like that. So yeah, we got here a GNX drag car. Okay, interesting stuff. We got a Lambo. Okay, this is quite fun though. Wow, holy shit! What the hell is this? Like it's not bad though. I like the style though. Oh, okay, it's from Alex Troy. Okay, he always makes these type of really weird builds. Like Alex Troy is a YouTuber, not a. He makes really weird builds using 720Ss, Huracans, like really exotic stuff. But he makes really interesting. He gives really interesting results. But nice. I like this. Like it looks different though. It's really different from the like I like the like pink is a really difficult color to work on, but if you do it well, like this one, you can have interesting results. Okay, what we have here is a Volkswagen Beetle drag car. It's pretty popular car, not gonna lie, for drag racing, but yeah, not my cup of tea though. Not my cup of tea. Okay, those are boss cars. This is from one of the bosses from Payback. So yeah, this is the one of is one basically is a Russian who basically tries to race you not on drag races. Well, he has drag races of course because he's the boss of the drift of the latest drift club. I think it's a club of drifting. No, drifting. Oh, yeah, the latest drag. The one of the basically end bosses from drag. So he usually use this GTR, but yeah. We got a Ford Mustang here. Okay, this is weird. Like, but it's not bad. Actually, I like it in some way. It looks like a gasser in some. Yeah, it looks like a gasser. If you remove that stuff, yeah, no, not really. Like, it looks like a gasser. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Okay, maybe I will put some parts on it. Okay, off-road. This is one of my favorite ones because off-roading on Payback is really good. Like it makes sense. The map is basically built for off-roading. Like there is huge part of desert. You can just drift. You can just do off-road so good. It feels so great. I made a lot of builds of on off-roading. So this is a C10. I think it's a super build. And wow. Yeah, like again, if you get some interesting results with pink and you do it good, you will get some really good stuff. So yeah, this C10, I kinda like it. Yeah, it's a really good. M3 Evolution, okay. Yeah, I never. Okay, wow. Like usually I use those M3s for grip builds, but off-roading. Okay, off-roading. I can deal with it. Not bad. Volkswagen Beetle. I think it's gonna be a Baja. And wow, it looks really good. Damn, this car looks amazing. Like, it's not like if you sound like if I sound really amazed, it's because I built these cars, as I said years ago, and I basically forgot about them. I basically left them in the dust. It's my first time after 2 years of playing this, so I'm amazed like how much I changed my styling with the cars. But this one looks really sweet though. Okay, we got another Cuda. Yeah, it looks like really tough for off-roading. I like this one. Pretty clean. Yeah, it looks like a rally raid build. That's why you put it that plate there. Pure rally raid build. Interesting. Okay, we got a Range Rover here. What the hell? Okay, what the hell is this? Okay, this is a Paris Dakar build. Yeah, this is built for Paris Dakar. I can see that. Like, okay, like I like how it looks though. Like I like how the whole car is based for for not Baja, for Paris Dakar. So you got the Trustmaster logos there just to sponsor the whole thing. The 226. Usually there is a lot of cars who compete on Paris Dakar. Uh, okay, oh, I put this one on Bowler. Bowler is a company who modifies usually Range Rovers, Defenders, Land Rovers, all that, just to make off-road versions of them. We got a Raptor here, so like I like the green. The green looks really sweet. The fact that the basically it's a uh, we got three tones basically: gray, black, and green. And green is pretty much a detail color, and but it doesn't get into just the paint job. Also goes to the wheels and some of the decals on the mirrors, and also yeah, that part. So man, nonetheless, okay, we got an Impreza. Okay, let's see it. Ooh, what the hell? Okay, I'm gonna be fair. It's different. It's different. I like how the ride height. I like and the color and how goes and the use of the greens and yeah, the use of the greens mainly and how turns this really pastel green with like kind of aquamarine to this olive to basically olive green, but still feeling with that pastel feeling on it. Like but like it's not bad. It's not bad. I can deal with that. Okay, we got a what the? Oh, we got a rusty build, a rat rod. We got here. Okay, like yeah, it's rusty build, dude. But actually, I kinda like it. After all these years, I'm really, really, uh, crit. I this day I just criticize myself of how much I changed because after years, I thought these cars were really good, looked really good, and still I think some of them look really good, but a few others not really. Okay, we going back. We have a mini GCW Countryman for. I think yeah, this is for off-roading. Okay, well, I should go for no. I don't go for Countrymans. I will go for normal. But it is what it is. Okay, we got a Mitsubishi, and this car is one of the best for off-roading. Like this is, in some way, this is all you need, unless you have the DLC, and you want to see why. Uh, okay, we got an Evo, basically all rally built. It is basically Gran Turismo 4 or Gran Turismo 3. These really base rally cars from that era. So I kinda dig it. Okay, but we got a BRC. Well, BRC, interesting nonetheless. With Red Bull, no, okay, okay. Eh, yeah, like I can dig it. Like it looks more for a hill climb and all that. I kinda dig it for for a hill climb and all that. You know, you see all the aero, like the splitter and the canards and the spoiler. Yeah, this is more for something from, like, if you take it from Pikes Peak. I could see that. I could see why, but for rally, eh, I will have my doubts. Okay. Oh wow, we got a builder here, but quite the thing. It's a rusty build. Okay, Mad Max. Okay, fair enough, I guess. I think I built this one when I was playing Mad Max, and it's a really good game. I passed it all. I got all the cars and all that, and I was really into that game. And also I was into Payback on that era. So I decided, like, yeah, fuck it, let's build Mad Max, uh, a Mad Max Bel Air with off-roading, since basically Mad Max was basically off-road all the time. Okay, we got a Nissan, another Hashiroku, so um, oh, nah, 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 doesn't work, doesn't work. No, 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 no. Like I could get it for a really, like, a race-based Hashiroku. You could see why with no lights and the filters and all that, but this doesn't look like a rally car. Nah, pass. Okay, we got a Golf GTI. This looks like a TC car. Pretty much the library is TC. You know, R is the Golf R is the division from Volkswagen for their performance division. But considering the license plate, I didn't put too much time into it. So, but still 399. So, okay, we got a Miata. Tasty. This is a really good library we got here. This is a really nice build, though. I like it. Yeah, this is a really nice build. I like the back though. How with the diffuser. It is kind of pointless for an off-road build, but it could find another purposes. But I like the wheels. I like the paint job is amazing. I love it. Um, Yeah, it's a shame it doesn't have a rotary though. Like if we have the options to swap engines, that would be amazing. Oh, this is my main. I think this was my main off-roader. It's a beautiful Trans Am. It's a super build, but it controls so good on off-road that even not even the Evo can take this car. This car is really, it handles really well, and it has a really good top speed as well. So this is basically a garage. Like I thought, like I was planning to do like races and all that shit, but it's just nice to remember all these memories. So I'm probably just gonna make a garage tour for all this. Just change the title to garage tour. We got here 240C for off-road, and I like it. This is a really nice build. It's simple, but it works. It's simple, but it works perfect. You know, just a really nice 240C with orange paint, with some mods of off-road, like the wheels and the lights on the roof, and some weight reduction there on the back, and it works. It's a beautiful car we got here. Really nice. An Infinity? What the? It's okay. Okay. This is an Infinity. Purely Castrol made it. Like this is pure Castrol. Even the fucking neons are Castrol. But it's winning on me. It's winning on me. Like it's not a paint job for a rally build, but I can dig it. Like it's an okay. Okay, my Colorado. How is compared to the other one? Oh, 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 nice. I made a Lifeguard car back in the day. This is nice. Like it's different though. Like I like different builds. I like different builds. Like something out of the box. Like usually people go insane, and I blame for myself for that too. That I just pull like really nice street design, like street racing designs with exotic, you know, really exotic stuff all over the place. But this is a Lifeguard car, and it's pretty much made to work for a beach guard car. You know, we had the lights right there. Oh, you know, yeah, I think it's yeah. You see, it's a kind of a mistake there. It looks like the red is unbalanced. So, but whatever. The whole thing looks great. Even the back works. Like the car is basically made for to work as a Lifeguard car. San Diego, I think it's San Diego something 001. I don't know, but I think it's San Diego something. Okay, San Diego Coast Court 001. Okay, but interesting. I like these builds. I probably am gonna replicate this on Heat. It's a different, and I love this thing. Okay, GTR, another one. Okay, yeah, I like it too. I like it. I will reduce the weight. Like I go for smaller wheels on this one, but yeah, it's and considering this has four-wheel drive, it must be a hell of a ride. Okay, we got a Porsche. Now I have an interesting story with this one. I remember. Now I remember. This car, I made it basically based on Magnus Walker. Magnus Walker is this really big name on the Porsche culture. he built these cars, these old 911s, who with this like it's different to your typical RWBs or other stuff. It's pretty much little details. His modifications are just simple details, but the whole figure of the car stays the same as the original Porsches who came out of the factory. So what I did here is I made the whole car and I put it on Instagram, and I put Magnus Walker on one of the hashtags. It was basically made for that. It was on my old Instagram and the one I deleted. And Magnus Walker saw it, and my surprise was to see uh, the repost from Magnus Walker with my car, saying like thanks for this really good uh, off-road build. And I was so excited because Magnus Walker, this really big name on the Porsche culture, just calling me out. It was great. It was great, and I keep this car from. I kept this car. Like pretty much, he's the same as some GTA cars. I win that some of my GTA cars won exhibitions and virtual car meets and all that. I won prizes, and I kept them because they make a huge part of my memory. Like my first car on GTA, I think it's the Swatzer, the blue one, and I kept that car because I won a contest on Car Total with this car, with that one, and later on I won several car meets, and it was really like a really low level. So I feel proud of that car. That's why I never sold my first car on GTA, because it's a huge part of my history on the game. And this car actually is a big part of history of anything, like of even my portfolio of all my creations I did. Like this is really this is one of the nicest memories I got. Seeing this car once more, it just brings me so good memories of Magnus Walker just retweeting my car. Even if it was like, it could be something as small to be a retweet or a repost on Instagram, but it's still Magnus Walker see your design and he like it, and this is a huge big step. So yeah, they seeing this car, it's a nice thing, it's a nice memory I got, and it's gonna stay there. Even when I'm not gonna jump back to this game for a long time. It's gonna stay there. I hope the game, when I stay on PS5, and I wanted to play it back on the PS5 when I got it. I'm just gonna take this 911 for a spin because it's so memorable. It's so memorable. It's a really nice car. Okay, those are boss cars we got here. The one of the, these are basically forgettable. Like in like even this defender. This defender was a special build they gave it for these derelicts, but yeah, leave it there. But yeah, seeing that car, seeing the 911 is a really good sensation of fresh air. It was nice to remember those times. But okay, let's go back. We got the runners. So runner is basically uh, those builds are made to take down police and brawl a little. If you want to fight and you have some tendency, you have aggressive driving, those builds are for you. So mainly I build sedans. Sedans are really good on strength and very durable. So we got a Porsche Panamera this is the this is the nicest version of the Panamera. So very simple, nothing too fancy. We got a Mazda RX-7. Interesting. Wow, interesting. Yeah, very interesting to pick an RX-7 with this paint job. And even have neons and all that. Like runners usually have these really low profiles, but this breaks the fucking rule, dude. It's still a really nice car. Like again, I like different builds with these crazy designs. I remember this one. This is my BMW X6M. This car was my main runner build, and it was so good taking cops down that I made this thing. You see those X's with all this? Basically, I took that from the World War II planes and basically modified it to my own version. So I made basically a car who took so much cops and never got busted. This car never got busted. Yeah, it's the car. Yeah, I made the plate because it was basically uh, it was basically a truck just mainly designed to take down cops. I don't give a fuck if I ended in last. The whole goal for this truck was to take as much cops as I can, and never got busted. So pretty interesting. We got a Porsche 993. Again, really obnoxious design here. Really obnoxious. Heist? I don't know. I would put that, but yeah, RWB kit with black, like this really dark black, but gold. These gold decals, gold wheels, and interesting nonetheless. Like it's not bad, but still, not my cup of tea today. Ooh, we got a BMW M4 GTS fully modified. This is something you don't get on Heat. On Heat, you can't customize the M4 GTS. On Payback, you can. So, if something you can win on Payback is modifying the super builds and modifying the Cayman and this one, the GTS, the M4 GTS. But I like it. This is something that's something I loved always. Having just these clean cars with just the just some aftermarket fenders and change just little changes, but the whole car is clean. Like okay, I can dig this one. Okay, we got a Carrera S 911, a 911. Okay, I think. Let me remember. I think this car I made it with the soul. I think this was my first runner car. I needed something quick at that point, and I booked a Porsche because I love the manufacturer. So I went to a Carrera S because the GT3 RS wasn't there. So I decided to just get the a 911 Carrera S and put the heaviest. I think this car has the same properties as the X6. This car is quick, but also can take down cops and a lot of damage. So, yeah, I like it. I like it. I like the the touches of purple, and the ductiles are my favorite. I love ductiles. I don't care. Ductiles are amazing. Okay, we got This is a DLC car. We got a Alfa Romeo Giulia. So we got a Giulia here, and it's pretty much, you know, my typical DuckTales. I love them, as I said. And you know, fenders, aftermarket fenders, and I think I made a few changes on the front. But pretty much it's a really subtle car. It doesn't have like really obnoxious designs. We had a Dodge Charger, right? Yeah, pretty much a Dodge Charger, black, with pretty much stuck on the on way of on the look. Pretty much a Charger, not too much. It's a typical black Charger. Okay, we got an Evo here. Oh, this is cool, dude. This is fucking cool, and even for an outlaw, for an outlaw, for a this is really cool. Even for a runner, this is a like for a runner. You don't see runners running this, but this is a beautiful, beautiful library. This is beautiful. And by the way, this is not made by me. This is made by someone else. But this is beautiful. Like I like how like the whole library mixes with the water right here. But basically this ends with that wave. Beautiful. I like it. I hope I see this library go back to heat. This thing is like the amount of detail and all that is just incredible. Okay, we got a Land Rover. Oh yeah, okay. So basically, it's the same premise as the X6. You get an SUV, put it the heaviest shit ever, and just build it to kill as much cops you have. So it's the same premise. Audi S5 Sportback, like you know the car from the beginning of the. If you start heat, you get the S5, but black, not too much changes on aesthetically. Just to basically give Jess her car back, but not to him. Again, this is a G class, same premise. Took a heavy car and make it as durable as possible just to destroy cops. We got a okay for Mustang. We got what we have here. Oh, it's the car from the heist. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the car from the heist. Basically, this is one of the cars is used for one of the missions, and it's the hero car from Need for Speed Payback. So yeah, I need that. And for Jess, this is perfect because the car is mainly bros with a lot of, you know, with a lot of cars from the house. I think this called the house. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, the payback car, going back, it's a nice thing. Okay, we got a BMW M5. I think yeah, it's the same as the one. Well, not the same. The one who Jess has is more subtle. It doesn't have these wheel arches of the back and the M performance parts. It's pretty much basically as the 911, really quick, but also can stand a lot of damage. Okay, we got a Honda Civic. That's quite interesting for a runner, especially running a TC library. This is a TC library, even with the no with the names and the numbers of the drivers. Tiago Monteiro. Yeah, this is a TC car. Yeah, from the World Tour car, from the World Touring Car Championship. Now is the TCR, but you know, that's another story for another day. I don't want to enter to details. Oh, Who will shut up on me? Okay, another BMW M3. I think in that era I really like BMWs, I guess. Especially M3s. But meh, it's the same of the other one. Okay, we got the Dodge Challenger. Uh, so it's a Hellcat. It's not a, well, it's not a Hellcat. It's just a 392. But you can put Hellcat parts on this game. So still interesting. Not maxed out. 397. Same as this Camaro. This Camaro is pretty much 397. Not too much parts on it, but it's something I can ride on. Like, not too much mods on it. And okay, the last one is Speed Cross. Speed Cross is basically a combination between grip races and off-road races, but they are really fucking fun though. So I have my Charger RT here. As you can see, like, the suspension is really high because it's a mix between grip and off-road. But the speed cross cars are basically how grip, like, it's a really fun version of grip. But on Payback, grip cars are not the best. Okay, we got a Nissan 350C. Okay, really feminine build. I'm gonna say this is really feminine build. Like, with the kind of reminds me to the car from, how is she called? From this woman from Need for Speed Heat. Yeah, it kind of reminds me to that same blue 350C. Yeah, like, it's the same stuff. It kind of reminds me to her car on some way. Okay, we got a Ford Focus. I never put parts on it. I think that means I left this car on the dust. Eh, and I see the reason why. Like, it's too green, too like, when you work with these colors, like greens and pinks and pastels, you need to have at least a library to mix them together and mix them to make it more appealing. But because you see this car like completely how it is, basically undone, it's not great. Like, for the eye, it's not appealing. So it is what it is. And we got an Infinity. This is the boss car from the Speed Cross races. From Barracuda, I think. Yeah, it's called Barracuda. Like, it would be nice if you give them a Plymouth, but it is what it is. We got a fucking Q60S. But yeah, I think that's it. This is basically my whole garage on Payback. If you want to see the car, this is my M2. Basically based on the car I usually drive. Like, it's pretty much, well, it has its details, like, different to the car I drive in real life, but still, it's pretty much based on the thing I drive on real life. How I select the other cars, like, how it is, paint car, stance tuning. Okay, and this is okay. This Porsche, as I said, I spent a lot of time making the whole. Can I see it? Like, okay, game. It's the same fucking system of 2015. I forgot. So I made this whole car based on Le Mans, because when I did this car, Porsche won GTLM, and with the Pink Pig 911 RSR. So I decided to just make a car inspired on the Pink Pig. So we got a CO6, I think purely based on the C6R. This is my race car. The 4GT based on the 4GT LM
cars who won Le Mans. I think in 2014. I don't know. And this Porsche that is based on basically is a Porsche 918 Spider, but the whole paint job was based on the 917 and the and one of the cars who raced Le Mans. I think won Le Mans as well. I don't know, but yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm just gonna get over it. I'm sorry if I didn't race on this one, but I didn't feel it. I spent too much time explaining my cars that I think this was the main focus. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it as a main focus. So still, if you're gonna see this as a video, I hope you like it. It's really interesting seeing my old cars. So I'm probably gonna see my cars in 2015. It's gonna be faster, so because you have limited garage space on that one. So and this one at least you have like more space. But yeah, this is my garage and Payback. Pretty nice cars I got here that a lot of time I didn't visit it. So yeah, there's a lot of time I didn't visit this garage. I'm probably just gonna dust me a little, drive a few miles, do some races, and see how it is. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. If you're seeing this as a video, it's intended as a video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.